In August 2025, escalating tensions between the United States and Venezuela prompted President Nicolás Maduro to seek support from China, Venezuela's long-standing ally. This development underscores the deepening geopolitical rift in Latin America and raises questions about China's potential response to U.S. actions in the region. The U.S. has intensified its pressure on Venezuela through a combination of military maneuvers and economic sanctions. President Donald Trump authorized the deployment of 3 Aegis-guided missile destroyers to waters off Venezuela as part of a broader strategy to combat drug trafficking in Latin America. Additionally, the U.S. increased the bounty for information leading to Maduro's capture to $50 million, labeling him as a key figure in the Cartel de los Soles, a transnational drug trafficking organization. In response to these actions, President Maduro has mobilized 4.5 million militia members across Venezuela, describing the U.S. military presence as an illegal attempt at regime change. He also announced plans to arm the rural population, emphasizing national sovereignty and resistance to foreign intervention. Amidst this backdrop, Maduro has turned to China for support. He expressed satisfaction with the progress of bilateral cooperation, particularly in areas such as economy, science, and technology. This outreach reflects Venezuela's reliance on China as a strategic partner, especially in the face of U.S. sanctions and diplomatic isolation. China has responded by reaffirming its opposition to the use of force in international relations and interference in Venezuela's internal affairs. Foreign Ministry spokeswoman Mao Ning stated that China opposes any actions that violate the purposes and principles of the United Nations Charter, emphasizing respect for sovereignty and security. Analysts suggest that China's support for Venezuela is likely to remain within the realm of economic and diplomatic assistance, avoiding direct military involvement. China's strategic interests in Latin America, including access to energy resources and expanding its influence, align with supporting Venezuela without provoking direct confrontation with the U.S. The situation has also prompted regional organizations to take a stance. The Bolivarian Alliance for the Peoples of Our America People's Trade Treaty (ALBA TCP) condemned the U.S. military buildup near Venezuela, labeling it as illegal and a threat to regional stability. Member nations voiced support for President Maduro, highlighting the broader geopolitical implications of U.S. actions in the region. In summary, as U.S. pressure on Venezuela intensifies, President Maduro's appeal to China reflects a strategic effort to bolster support against foreign intervention. While China's response has been cautious and focused on diplomatic and economic assistance, the evolving dynamics in Latin America underscore the complex interplay of international relations and the pursuit of national sovereignty.